In this video, I'm going to share with you how you can come across as more confident when you're speaking either publicly or in a normal conversation, even if you feel really nervous. So something that a lot of people ask me is how they can get more control over their voice. Now, this is quite a common question, which is why I wanted to cover it in this video. But something that I've heard a lot as well is that even though people don't feel nervous, they sound nervous because their voice sounds shaky or wobbly, or they don't have control over their voice. Now, the problem is, the less control that you feel you have over your voice, the more you're going to try to control it. And that just creates a perpetual cycle of not being able to control your voice, trying to control your voice, adding more tension, adding more force, squeezing, pushing, and all this stuff that just creates more tension, which means you have even less control. So the best way of getting control of your voice is by not trying to control it. That sounds a bit strange, I know, but bear with me. So bear with me. Now, by having more control over your breath, or by breathing more naturally, that is going to relinquish this need to control your breath and to control your voice. So you don't need to go off and do a course in Wim Hof. You don't need to go off and do breathing techniques. The only thing that you need to do is allow your body to breathe in the natural way it was supposed to. Now, if you have issues, breathing problems, if you've got some kind of lung disease, or if you've had an injury to your diaphragm, that's slightly different, and there are ways that I've helped people of dealing with those as well. I have asthma myself, and so I understand how to navigate these types of problems so that your body can do its job. So to breathe more naturally, what we need to do is to release the tension, and what that does is allows the muscles around your neck and around your throat and around your larynx to not try to do the work that your voice is supposed to do. So when we try to project our voice, or we try to speak for at length, and it starts to strain, what people tend to do is to start trying to use the throat muscles to control the voice, and that doesn't work, because your throat muscles can't control your voice. They're nothing to do with it. They're in a completely different place. But what we can do is to undo habits that we've built up over the years that release the tension and allow our bodies and our instrument to work in the way that it was supposed to. So I'm going to share with you an exercise now. I'd like you to just take your hands around your ribs, like so. You can't see. Around your ribs like this. And you're just going to breathe normally, okay? Loose stomach, loose back, loose shoulders. I'm not doing anything special. And as you can see, my lungs are expanding, my stomach is expanding, my chest isn't lifting because the air is coming down into my lungs, and that way, when the air is released, there's more air to come through the instrument, which means that your voice is less likely to shake because you're not trying to stabilize your voice because you've got such little air. So by doing this, not only is your instrument going to work more fluidly, more effectively, you're going to feel more relaxed because you're breathing, okay? When you focus on breathing naturally, your body naturally will feel more relaxed. That's going to reduce the tension and relieve the stress around your throat and around your neck and in your larynx, around your larynx, so that you're not then squeezing and trying to push or trying to strain your voice. And then when you come to voice projection, you're able to do it much more naturally rather than trying to shout or trying to push or squeeze or force your voice in any way, because you're so much more relaxed. Now, when you sound more relaxed, when you're vocalizing more stably, when your voice isn't shaky or wobbly when you speak, you're going to come across with more authority. All of these things coming together are then going to help you with your confidence, because you're going to notice, you're going to feel that energy from the audience, or you're going to realize that people are taking you more seriously. And that creates that cycle of being more confident. That way you're then able to breathe more naturally, your voice is more stable, and again, you're coming across with more confidence and more authority. Then you're able to focus on pace, dynamics, expression. When you have more control by relinquishing the control and trying to force your voice to do things that it can't do, it's much easier for you to use dynamics, to speak more loudly when you need to draw the audience in when at the appropriate moments. You can become more expressive. You can take on different characterizations with your voice, and you can add more melody so that the pitch, not only does the pitch change when you speak, but you can change the tone of your voice as well. And all of that starts with natural breathing, with natural breath, which allows you to vocalize more naturally. So I hope that this has helped. Please do have a go at that breathing exercise. Release your stomach, release the tension in your stomach, nice loose stomach, loose shoulders, loose back, and just notice how comfortable it feels to just breathe in the way that nature intended. So I hope that this has helped. Please do like and comment. Remember to subscribe, click that bell so that you, or whatever the button is these days, so that you don't miss any of the future videos. And of course, I'll see you very, very soon. Stay hydrated. Ciao!